Hey, everybody. Welcome to this update about our Virtual CKX this year. Uh, right there. Boom. We'll throw that up. This is our preliminary poster. We got another one coming out that's going to have a bit more. Thank you for tuning in. This is what pandemic has been driving me insane. Can't plan a show for you guys, so I actually created, and we'll have more on that in a second. But I wanted to bring you an update on with CKX, our virtual that feel of CKX Alive through this virtual convention. So we're going to start out in the morning, and we are going to have crafts and stories by EA parties. Sylvia, who comes all the time to CKX, has been a huge proponent for Defender's Realm, pretty much handling it. You know what I'm saying? And so she is coming in. She's going to be doing some crafts. She's going to be doing some story times, different costumes. What we're going to try and do the week before is we're going to post the supplies needed for these crafts. We don't know what is able to be purchased right now, but this video will be up here forever, ever. So you will be able to go back and do it at any point. Okay. Also, during the morning, we are going to be having Gray Mazing come on, and he performs magic, online magic, which is actually very cool. I do a couple other podcasts with the Movie Madhouse and the Vicious Circle, and he's been on those and performed for some people, and it's been very, very grimazing. So he will be coming on to do some of his grimazing magic. And then at noon, we are going to have our cosplay contest. And this is where I get into the game. The top 3 people that aren't already a card will have themselves put onto a card. And in this game, we have many things. Here is the Rochelle Davis card. Here is the Marianthe Evans card, because both of these people have appeared at CKX. And then we have our vendors too. Like there's Great Collectibles, Dave, and Doug, sorry. And we have 3 open cards for cosplayers. And like I said, the top 3 in this contest will get those spots. All you have to do, and people have done it, I've seen some already, you have to send in a maximum of 3-minute video on the design of your costume and a 10-second video of you wearing your costume. Now, obviously, the 3-minute one is for judging purposes, and the 10-second one will be shown here on the virtual con. So get in there, get those submissions done in. We will also be having a couple panels come up. The first one is going to be with Lev Gleason Comics, formerly Chapter House. It's interesting. The artists formerly known as Chapter House. Andrew Thomas is coming on with some friends, and they're going to talk about Lev Gleason and the transformation and what they're doing now with their comic company. Following that, everybody's favorite Messiah Complex Cosplay. He is going to be here to do a chat about cosplay, about inclusion, about everything cosplay. And we've been chatting a little bit about it. I'm excited to hear what he's got to say. He does his own Instagram channel, radio, I think it's called Instagram Radio, but he does that. And some of the topics he nails are just incredible. So I can't wait to see what he's bringing to Virtual CKX. And not to be outdone, Virtual CKX will have a sketch duel. And we have 2 amazing artists that have volunteered their time, Hugh Rockwood and Casey Parsons. They're going to meet head to head, boom, and do a sketch duel online. I've been watching Hugh, and I saw Casey the other night with Sam Noir, and they do art with the camera pointed down and stuff. I don't know if you actually get to see them, but you're going to see their talent. And I can't wait to see what comes of that. Right after that, we are going to be having another interesting panel, and it's going to involve Alfonso Espinosa from Studio Comics Press, Sam Noir. We're going to invite Hugh and Casey and probably a couple other people about creating your own comic books. If you've been a person who's had that story in their head, or if you've had these pages drawn forever, you will now understand what it takes, what you have to do to finish that project. And I know Alfonso has some interesting insights to give, and he has a special announcement for that as well. So that is going to be fun. And then we are going to have chatting with Dr. Stevel, because I tried to put this together, and of course the doctor phones me every day. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? And it's like, doctor, you're evil, and we want to have a fun show. No, put me in. So we got him a couple spots. He is going to be interviewing some celebrities that have volunteered their time to come on and chat. The first of this is Sarah Booth. Okay, boom, there she is. She has been in American Horror Story. She's been in Law and Order SVU. Most recently, she is part of one of the hottest indie movies out there right now called Last Call, filmed in Windsor. The music was recorded in Windsor, everything done in Windsor. And the feat of this one, this is a still from it. It is 2 single take shots. Basically, you see Sarah from beginning to end, and you see David from beginning to end, and it's a feature length film about a gentleman who is contemplating suicide and misdials. So Last Call. But the other thing, and the most intriguing thing that she's coming on for, is she was part of Far Cry 5. If you remember Tracy Barnes up there with Eli and the Whitetails, that was Sarah. So she's going to come on. She's going to talk about acting. She's going to talk about everything going on and everything going on that way with filming. I'm noticing my voice is sounding kind of funny. Let me just check and make sure my audio is still coming through. Yep, it seems to be. Okay, maybe it's just on my end. Might just be my headphones. There's I remember that movie, Last Call. It was depressing. Well, it is a very powerful movie. It's very sad. It's because it digs into the heart of why people think this way. But yes, it is. It's a very depressing movie, and but it's so much fun to watch. But she will be coming on. She's going to talk about acting. She's going to be talking about what it takes to be a voice actor, the motion capture, everything involved with that. Be a part of the Far Cry franchise. Oh, I got another comment. Just a second here. Oh, it's bad audio there too? Dang. Okay, just a second. Just a second.
There we go. Okay, let me get this out of the way. I'm just going to go with the mic off the camera. Thank you very much for letting me know. Back to Sarah. Yes, she's going to come on to talk about Last Call, Far Cry 5, and all the fun stuff she has doing, being an actor, a voice actor, and things like that. The second person is from the movie. Oh, wait a second. Better now. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. Kelly is someone to follow if you're not. He's film festival director for Blood in the Snow. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, people. If you have seen better, thanks, Becker. If you have seen the movie Dodgeball, boom, you'll notice the gentleman standing right behind Ben Stiller. He is the character Laser. He's better known for Bat in the Sun as Batman, or I believe he played the Punisher, but it is Kevin Porter. Kevin Porter has agreed to come and chat with us for half an hour, and I'm excited to get him on here. I met him in Thunder Bay, and he's an amazing man. So I have no doubt you'll be entertained. And then last but not least, by any stretch of the imagination, this gentleman actually did come to CKX one year. He was interviewed by my podcast brother James from the movie Madhouse, from the hilarious House of Frightenstein. The one, the only Mitch Markowitz will be coming on. And there he is, a super hippie up on the screen. He'll be coming on to chat about the House of Frightenstein, as well as what's going on now, because there is some movement in the House of Frightenstein. And I'm excited to have him out here to talk about it. And now the very last thing you'll notice on the poster, you see that black and white picture right there. We have the debut episode of the Dangerous Podcast. And that is going to be, as you can see here, with Matt and Dangerous Danny Davis from WWF, at that point, WWF fame, the bad boy referee. We have all of this going on. And again, and the entire time it is going to be interactive. So while these stories are going on, while the panels are going on, while the sketch play is going on, while Messiah Complex is talking, you can talk. We have the chat. Just as you noticed, people were commenting about the bad audio, which I now have to really dig into and find out why it's bad. You can talk. So we want to get your questions in there. We want you to be interactive as much as you want to be. And that will take place April 24th. It starts at 10 a.m. If there's any questions or concerns, please hit us up by email, info@ckexpo.ca. And remember, and I'm pushing this again for the card game, boom, 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 boom. Get your cosplay submissions in. Again, they can be sent. We're discovering by WeTransfer is probably the best, to info@ckexpo.ca. Under 3-minute video for judging, an under 10-second video of you in the costume for presentation, and we'll get you on a card. You will be in a card game. Other than that, I can't wait. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.